actually.
Time to see what the wizards are up to.
Oops.
Hey, there we are.
We're starting now, not soon. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday morning or night, depending on where you are in the world, middle of the night. We are getting busy getting ready for the Hero Realms Digital launch. We're pretty excited about that. So I'll be talking
Very
about that.
exciting, yeah.
Talking about some new product releases, taking questions, of course, as well. We're just going to start out really quick with our prize winner last week, Patrick M. from Ohio. Congratulations. You won all 4 Journeys packs. So really cool expansions for Hero Realms. Congratulations. And this week we have a contest to give away Epic Pantheon, all 6 packs. So you can enter. Saffron will post a link below on how you can enter. And good luck, everyone, with that.
Yeah, and you can enter from anywhere in the world. This week's winner was from Ohio, but we've had winners from all over the place, Europe, Asia, everywhere. So
all over. So I wanted to first talk about our streaming schedule. So Rob and Darwin alternate every other Wednesday streaming, and they've been streaming Star Realms. And we just this past week started also streaming Hero Realms. So Rob did a combination of Star Realms and Hero Realms, which I think was pretty exciting. And we also obviously, if you beat them, you get credits in the game. That's for Star Realms. I guess for Hero Realms, for now, we don't have anything, but we'll.
Yep. Last week, I won all my games except for Glitterfart. Glitterfart beat me down.
Yeah. She's tough.
Yeah. Good player.
She's tough. So I also opened up if anyone in the alpha. So right now we have some early testers in the alpha Hero Realms that have been playing the Hero Realms digital app and giving us feedback. And I opened it up. If any of them wanted to live stream, they can as well. Or if anyone out there is a live streamer and you're not in the alpha, I could also, get you in the alpha so that you can live stream, because we want people to be able to see the app before and during the Kickstarter, so they can decide, is this, game right for me? And yes, the answer is yes, but we all like to see how a game plays. So I I wanted to also, there's been a couple people who've been regularly streaming Star Realms. So I want to start communicating that out through the official Wise Wizard Games channel so that, you know, more people know about their stream. So I've added them on here as well. So so there's streaming on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I'd love to find someone in Europe that would like to stream at an earlier time. So if there's anyone out there that's interested, let me know. But yeah, and I've been talking with the team about trying to add an earlier time for us, both for streaming, and we started doing some digital play testing. So last week we did digital play testing Thursday from 8 to 10, and some people had feedback that, hey, I would really like to join, but you know, it's not a good time because it's the middle of the night for me. So we're looking at doing something in the weekends earlier in the day so that we can, other people can participate from other parts of the world as well. But all of these streamers are awesome. I've watched them all. We do also host streamers on our channel. So if you're a new streamer and you don't have any followers, you have a couple options. You could be a guest streamer on the Wise Wizard Games channel, or let me know that you're streaming and I will host you on our channel. And what that means is if you go to Wise Wizard Games Twitch channel when like Dusto, for example, is streaming, or Matt the Cutter is streaming, they automatically are hosted on our channel. But when someone's new, I manually go in and I add them. But basically, you'll see them playing on our channel if you go to our channel at the same time. So I can do that for you so that you can reach our audience. People can, you know, hear about your channel and then go check out your channel. But we also do occasionally have guest streamers too. So if anyone's interested in that, check it out. But definitely check out these streamers. They're all awesome. And so a couple of them are going to be doing, so B Darklighter, Ricard's going to be doing Star Realms and Hero Realms. And Dusto is going to be doing Star Realms and Hero Realms. If anyone's interested in seeing Hero Realms. Oh, I got a message from someone that wants to be on our channel or hosted on our channel. Awesome. Just I'll reply to your messages after the stream. Rob's like showing me my phone. But yeah, so either if you're only streaming Star Realms, I can set you up that we automatically host. If you're streaming a bunch of games, then I will manually host you if you just ping me and let me know the day of to what time you're streaming and what your name, if you just send me the time and the name of your channel, that's helpful to me so that I can, you know, just quickly go in and host you at that time, because you have to go in and do it on the Twitch channel. So yeah, so a few of these, and also Matt, the Cutter, said, you know, he'd be willing to do some Hero Realms. So, you know, if there's more interest, he might add another time, but he really wants to have his 2 hours of Star Realms on Wednesday night. So yeah, so we'll hope to see you on Wednesday at 7 with Rob, or I guess it would be Darwin this week. We're getting him set up so that he can stream Hero Realms as well. But as I said, all of these streamers are fantastic. I've watched all of them. So I hope that people can, let me just see if there's any questions on that. Yeah, I know some people were thinking about, yeah, Ricard is streaming tonight. That's B Darklighter. I know some people were thinking about streaming. So, you know, this is a great excuse. Yeah. We're going to help promote your channel. It's a great time. And we'll put this in the newsletter. We'll post a schedule on social media. So if anyone's thinking about it, now's the time to send me the message if you want to get added to the schedule. But this is something I just want to do regularly so that people know who is streaming and when. And I'll also be, you know, attempting to host people if I know that they're streaming as well on our channel. So if you subscribe to our channel, which is, you know, twitch.tv/wiseWizardGame, you'll see other channels that we host occasionally. So these people, you should definitely follow them because they all stream regularly our stuff. But when we find out about new streamers, we will attempt to host them if they give us the information too.
Yeah, and watching these guys stream can really improve your gameplay because they got some good tips for you.
Yeah, there's someone that does like replays too. Actually, this is a good time to mention because we didn't. I should have created a slide that we had a new feature in the app that was added in the update. Super cool. So I got like a message from Joel, like, "Oh, it's going to be a release, and like, you know, it's not going to break anything, so don't worry. You know, if something's going to break or like." People need to finish their games and like there's communications. We do communications out to the players. And he said, oh, there's some improvements to tournaments. And then when I was talking to Tan, who runs the digital team, he's like, "Oh, what did you guys think of this new feature?" And I was like, "Wait, what?"
And this is something I've been asking for a while.
I know some people have seen it because it's been posted in the community channel, but yeah, you can replay the matches, any matches in the tournament, not just your own, but any matches. So after someone finishes a match in a tournament, you can click and watch the replay, which is really awesome. So you can see, you know, watching other people play. So I learned a lot about Star Realms when I played. So Rob, I had been playing from when I learned Star Realms because he taught me. But then when I played Darwin, I remember when I first started playing Darwin, I was like, wow, I always wondered like why people bought bases, because I was never into buying bases, and he would buy like every base. He would like totally demolish me. But it was just really fascinating to see other people's strategies. So that's what's helpful when you watch people stream, is different people have different styles of play, you know. And also like one of Darwin's favorite cards is a card that like I would never buy until like he told me like, oh, why that's his favorite card. So you learn a lot when people are streaming and they talk about why they're buying what they're buying. If you want to
see a game, what you do is you click on the tournament. It could be a past tournament or a tournament that's currently going. Click on the rounds and go to any round that you want to see a game from. And they'll have a list of games there, and you just click on the little play button next to the game, and you can get a playthrough. You can play it move by move, or you can fast forward through. If you wanted to, if you're a streamer and you wanted to do commentary on a tournament, you could take a tournament that you thought was interesting, and you could pick, players and play through the match and sort of see the action on both sides and do commentary on it. It's a really cool feature. I'm very excited about it.
Of course, with every new feature, there's requests to make the feature better. So
yeah, well, sure.
We will let Joel's probably on here listening, but we'll let the team know that it would be great if they could just replay one turn at a time. So if you're streaming.
I think you can, if you hit the next button, I think it will, you can do individual moves, or you can have it play through the full turn. Is I believe how it works, but I was playing around with it. Yes, I think that's in there, but we'll
check that out. But we'll give the feedback to the team either way. Some people have asked in the past, the universal storage box is now in stock.
Woohoo!
If you had like pre-ordered it on our website, it should have already shipped out. But you should also be able to get this from your local game store. And later this week, these products. Oh wow, I like this. It's like right in the middle of us.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll both point. Oh, yeah, look what's coming to game stores. So coming to game stores July 15th. So the retail release dates of this doesn't include any of the Kickstarter exclusive stuff, but the newer products for Epic and High Alert. Because of all the delays, we kind of made a decision to release multiple sets. Usually we stagger the sets, but and particularly with Epic, people that are into Epic want like everything. So we made a decision to roll that stuff out. So if your game store doesn't carry this, and so High Alert as well. So if you pre-ordered on our website, that would have shipped out, should have shipped out, or is in the process of being shipped out. I believe it should have shipped out last week because we try to like have it arrive around the release time when we have pre-orders before on the release time. But if you have questions, you can check with support. And if your local game store doesn't carry the products, then you can let them know that it's in stock at distributors so they can contact their distributor. If you ever have any questions and you like, if your game store is like, what distributors, like you can check with us, but our games are carried by all the major distributors worldwide. So whomever they use, they're most likely have an account with one of our distributors. So if they don't have stuff in stock, they can order it. I'm just mentioning that because I like to if I know I want games, but I don't need them urgently, like I'll let my local game store know, like, hey, I want to get these games, and they'll put the order in for me. Our local game store doesn't actually carry a lot of board games. They are more of a community store, and they sell a lot of trading card games, individual cards and stuff like that. But I can put an order in because they work with distributors that carry board games. So you can do that if you want to support your local store.
And Epic Duels, by the way, great set for learning how to play Epic. So it's
it's a little box.
Nice little box. Has a full playthrough of a game, pre-built decks, and it's also really cool cards for your draft and constructed play in Epic if you're a veteran player as well. So great set for new players.
All right. Good. I want to see you, Dan. Let me know. You can send me a message on Facebook when you're streaming, or you can send it to Wise Wizard Games or just me personally. Captain Koska. So I want to actually comment on this. So I saw feedback that Captain Costa was off center. So one of the things with the promo cards is they got sent directly from the printer to BGG, and they didn't. We didn't review. So I guess in future we should ship them here and review them, because if we had received those, we wouldn't have used them. We would have said, hey, reprint these. Yeah. So, you know, we can. So I know some people actually like it when a card has an error, because that makes that card unique. But if you need a replacement, send. I don't have replacements yet, but you can send an email to our support and we'll make a list.
Yeah, we can work to get the BGG guys.
We'll get them new ones. I let Randy know on our team that had been working with BGG on those, so we'll get them new ones. But also, you know, if someone needs a replacement, you can email support at Wise Wizard Games, and we'll have to figure out a process to do that. Yeah. So maybe that we send them to BGG and they do it, but we'll figure that out. But I'm sorry that was the case. It was not our intention. So so we appreciate the feedback, because we want to fix those kind of errors. So let's see, where was I in this? Here. Oh yeah, this is pretty exciting, Rob.
Yeah, so next week, a week from today, Hero Realms Digital is coming to Kickstarter. This is an app we've been working on for a long time, and a lot of people have been really, really excited about it. It's in alpha right now. The game works. It's super fun. I streamed it last week. Other people are going to be streaming it, so you can check it out. And one of the things with Hero Realms, we really wanted it to be a different play experience from Star Realms. We wanted players to be able to play Star Realms and keep playing their Star Realms, and but also play Hero Realms and have reasons to go to both apps. So in Hero Realms, you've got a leveling system. So basically, it combines the Star Realms style deck building with RPG style leveling and character development. Super, super cool. And we got a cool little video, a little teaser.
Yes, our friend Ori Kagan, who many of you know from the
Go Ori
community. Let's see what he put together for.
Awesome.
So it's just a little teaser. And if you're interested in video production, Ori actually has been posting tutorial videos on how to do really cool effects on videos. If anyone on the stream knows the link, you can post it below. He may be on here. But yeah, he does awesome stuff. So do you want to talk just a little bit about Hero Realms?
Basically, Hero Realms, for anybody who has not played the physical game, Hero Realms and Star Realms have the same sort of base game engine, but we do some different stuff in Hero Realms that really brings the game to light. And we, in the app, we were really able to focus on. So with Hero Realms, you can play as a particular character. This is a little bit like Legendary Commanders in Star Realms, but much more so. So basically, you can play as a cleric, a fighter, a ranger, a thief, or a wizard. Each character class has their own starting health, a unique starting deck, and skill and ability cards that stay in play. They're kind of like gambits that you can use. One of them you can use throughout the game, costs gold to use, and the other one is a sacrifice ability. And for the physical game, we have the paper campaign, and in that we had a lot of really cool features where basically you could level up your character over time. You'd find treasure that permanently adds to your starting deck. You get experience, which you could then use to improve your skills and abilities. Really awesome stuff, and it's all designed to be able to be played versus in the campaign, but also PvP. With the digital app, we really focused on this aspect of the game, which is super cool. So when you play Hero Realms Digital, you start out by creating a character. So you'll select your class. You can select artwork. There's a male and female art on each of the characters. And you can name your character. So you put in your name and you click create. And now you've got a level 1. You've got your level 1 character. And then you play games online. Or you can also play that offline versus the AI. You can play online versus friends, or you can do ranked matches with players from around the world. And when you play games, win or lose, your character will gain experience points. And when you get enough experience points, your character levels up. So I'm just going to show a quick shot of gameplay here. So this is I'm in the midst of fireballing my opponent. You've got little abilities you can see next to your character's avatars. You've got these little circular abilities. Those so I had a fireball circular ability here, but I clicked on it and used it. And the fireball does 4 damage to your opponent and every one of their champions. So I'm in the midst of blasting my opponent here, and this nice graphic comes up. But you got the cards in the middle in the market. You've got your gold, and your combat works just like Star Realms in the purchasing. Cards go to your discard pile. Combat's used to attack your opponent or their stuff, in this case, champions. So you've got that awesome gameplay. At the end of your game, win or lose, you're going to get experience. If you win, you get more experience than if you lose, but you'll get experience either way. Get enough experience and you'll level up. And when you level up, you'll get choices. You get to customize your character. And this is going to affect your characters for every game. So basically, when you're buying cards during a game, those are just for that game when you're buying cards from the market. And then you'll reset for the next game. But when you level up, you're changing your character. You could, for example, here, I could permanently increase my character's starting health. I could improve my fireball, or I could improve my channel. So when you have your skills and abilities, so for example, if I was to choose to improve my fireball, you have this entire skill tree. So you start out at the top with the regular, at the top of that pyramid is your starting fireball. That's the one that does the 4 damage to each of your opponents. And then each of your opponent's champions and your opponent themselves. And then you have the 2 choices down from that. So the first time you upgrade your fireball, you can pick between those 2, and you can click on them and see what each of them does. Here we're looking at the scorching fireball, which basically just increases the damage of the fireball. But the other one is the rolling fireball, which can affect, believe it or not, affects champions in their hand as well. So basically, you get various effects that you can choose from, and this will permanently improve that starting ability. Or you may choose to improve, instead you may choose to improve your channeling ability. So the wizard has the ability to spend 2 gold to draw a card and lose a health. But if you wanted, you could do the choose deep channel with your upgrade. This one lets you look at the top 2 cards of your deck, draw one of them, put the other one back on top. So basically, you're getting to look a little deeper when you channel. Or you could have chosen, I believe it's Serene Channel on the other side. That one is the channel where you draw a card, but you're not losing health when you do it. And then there are further upgrades from there. And the upgrade that you choose, that will allow you have to continue down the branch of that tree. So like on the bottom of the pyramid, you see the 3 options there. You chose the option on the left, the deep channel. You could have the options to the final stage on the left or in the center, but you couldn't get to the one to the right because you chose that side path. So you really get to customize your character over time. So by the time you get your wizard up to, like, say, 9th level, your 9th level wizard is going to be very different from the 9th level wizard your friend builds. So that sort of long game where you're building your character up over time is super fun, super addictive, and you can have multiple characters going. So basically, you can create new characters. When you start a game, you select from the characters that you've got. You could have characters of different classes, multiple characters of the same class, however you want to do it. And each character has its own rank. And so when you're getting matched up with games online, we look at your character and how you're doing with that particular character. So let's say you're not very good at like thieves and you're trying to learn how to play them and you lose most of your games with a thief, but you're awesome with the wizard and the fighter and you have wizards and fighters and you win most of your games with those. When we pair you up, we're going to look at how you do with that individual character, that character's ranking, and we're going to pair you up based on how that character does. So you can have multiple characters, you can start new characters, or you can if you've got a high level, say, ranger, and you really like it, but you're wondering, oh, how would it have been if I made different choices along the way? You can start up a second ranger and play them through. So that's all very, very cool stuff.
So that was everything that we had for today. We're actually finishing quickly we always say it's going to be a quick one, like every week. Just final reminder to definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed to our Twitch, because we are going to be doing more streaming and hosting more people to stream. But if anyone has any final questions, now's your chance. We got one. Is a co-op campaign, will it be playable online? So
the online, we will have so right now there's no campaign on the online app that's in the alpha yet, but there will be one that is added during the course of the beta. We're working on it now. It is a different campaign to the paper campaign. The reason for that is we're optimizing play. There's things that you can do digitally that you can't do in paper. There's things that work really well on paper that are clunky in digital. So we're making the campaign play experiences optimized for whatever format you're in. So basically the campaign and the story that you play through within the app will be different from the paper campaigns. And so this will be a solo play campaign that you can that you'll be able to play in the app. And over time we'll probably have multiple campaigns within the app, so you can play through different storylines with different characters. So yeah, we will have campaign play, story driven campaign play in the app. Very important question, Dan. This is the really exciting thing about the digital Kickstarter, because we've been, as people know, we've been working on the alpha. It is a working app right now. There is going to be no wait in the Hero Realms digital Kickstarter. The only thing you have to wait for is Kickstarter processing. So this is going to be a super short campaign. It'll only run for 9 days. We're not doing any stretch goals. We're just, we're going to make the app as awesome as we possibly can, working with backers over time. So we're not putting any stretch goals in. It's just
very
back,
simple.
Get your access, we will give people their beta keys as soon as Kickstarter finishes processing, which takes about 2 weeks from the end of the Kickstarter. So we will be launching the beta in August, pushing it out to all the backers in August. So basically, you'll only have to wait 2-3 weeks to be playing in the beta. So yeah, we're super excited about that. And of course, the beta will improve over time with your feedback, and probably the full release will be sometime next year. But beta play, Kickstarter backers will be able to play that entire time in the beta. And then when the full game comes out, of course, you'll get the full game as well. And, basically you'll get more dollars worth of stuff in the full game than you spent backing the Kickstarter. So you get to play all that time, and then you'll get, rewards at the end when we go to the full version. So super, super exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more players on there.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So, what will it be available on?
iOS. So just like Star Realms, iOS, Android, and Steam, and it's a single account between all of them. So you can start a game on your phone, finish it on your computer, or vice versa. And you only pay once. So basically, you get an account, and you've got it on all the platforms. You can go back and forth. So yes, it'll be on those devices.
Thanks. So Alex has a question. Hi, Alex. So Sorcerer Ember expansions and the new character lineage domain decks that are part of the Sorcerer Endbringer Kickstarter. So those, the ones that are not Kickstarter exclusive will be made available in retail. And that will be like after the Kickstarter backers get their stuff. If you're asking, we could potentially like put them up as pre-orders up on our website. It's just the wait, it's going to be a bit to wait for those. So I'm not sure if that's what you're asking, but we could certainly do that if you just want to make sure, like, I want to make sure like I have the, you know, an order in and I'm going to get it as soon as I can. Like that's something we can do. We usually wait till closer to the retail release date to put them up for pre-order.
But Kickstarter backers can see and play with those new sets now on Tabletop Simulator. Check the updates on the Sorcerer Endbringer Kickstarter. And lots and lots of super cool new sets for Sorcerer, and they'll probably be at just guessing here, summer 2022 for retail release, you know, in stores for the sets that are not Kickstarter exclusive. So that's our best. That's my sort of quick guess on that. Obviously, we'll update that as we get, you know, information from the factory, and we're going to fulfill all the Kickstarter backers first, of course, and then a couple months after that, the sets that are retail available will be, there.
Yeah, we will be scheduling some play testing of Sorcerer. We were thinking about doing the Thursday night every week, but I definitely did see a lot of feedback. So let me discuss, and the scheduled playtest, and we always send out an update to the Kickstarter if we're doing that as well. So just keep an eye on Kickstarter updates if you're interested in playtesting, or be part of our Discord channel, because we also post stuff in there about the playtesting. All right, so thanks. I don't think we have any last minute questions. So nice seeing everyone. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye-bye.